Your Country 103.9 KGRT. Got to be one of my favorites. Little Big Town and Boondocks.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. It is time for our question of the day. And our question of the day comes from the fact that today is Name Yourself Day. Yeah, that's right. If you've ever thought about changing your name, if you could, today's the day to do it. Do you go by a name other than the one you were given at birth? A nickname, perhaps? A middle name? Switchy things around a little bit? Yeah. Did you actually even legally change your name? I know a few people that have done that one, switching their middle name for their first name. Yeah. I'm not going to say who it is, but you know who you are. You know. But, yeah, I think I was asked this once a long time ago when I was in school, and they said, what name would you pick? If you could change your name, what name would you change it to? And honestly, at the time, I was thinking it would be really, really cool if I had three initials that were the same, So I'm in Antonio Aragon, so, first name Gino instead of Guy. I wanted So I said I wanted to change my name to Albert. No relation to Fat Albert, although very similar these days. But yeah, it was one of those things that I thought it would be really cool to have triple A's as my name right there. But in retrospect, I don't know too many Gino, so I kind of like the name I was given. Supposedly I was named after a good family friend, so I know there's at least one other Gino. Actually, there's a few of us out there, and I've met them. But yeah, what about you? Today on Name Yourself Day, what would you change your name to, or would you change your name, and what name would you choose? I think I missed an R in that right there, but that's okay. Would you change your name, and what name would you choose? That is our question of the day, so go ahead and let me know your answers by calling them in or texting them in, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, you can always leave your comments on our social media pages. We are live on Facebook and YouTube right now, so you can just leave your comments down below. But answer our question of the day for today in honor of Name Yourself Day. Would you actually change your name? Would you like to do that? And if you could, what name would you choose? That is our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Okay, we are good there, and we are exclusively up on our social media pages right now. So, yeah, sometimes we get a name. As far as names go, I remember talking to a social studies teacher, and he said, always remember those names from history, because then you can torture your kids with them later. And sometimes I feel like that might have actually been the case with some names, but, are you happy with the name that your parents gave you? I mean, some of them are pretty cool right there. I knew she used to work with us, a Rainy May Shower. I thought that was actually really good. That was actually pretty good. And there's a few others that are out there. But your name, if you could change your name and you could name yourself, what name would you change it to? If you could do that. That is our question of the day. So go ahead and let me know your answers by calling them in, texting them in, 575-523-KGRT. And, of course, leave your comments down below. In the meantime, let's go ahead and see what's going on in and around the world this morning. KFC, of course, we talked about this last week. I think they recently launched a toothpaste that tastes like their chicken, fried chicken, right? Fried chicken or fried KFC chicken. That's too many chickens in there. Anyway, chicken-flavored toothpaste. Apparently, people like it because they sold out. They are eagerly waiting for the next supply to become available. This one is actually pretty cool. Amazon and MGM Studios developing a biopic about Sylvester Stallone's struggles in creating Rocky. I would almost be very much intrigued by seeing that one right there. So kind of a biopic, kind of like a behind-the-scenes type thing. I think that would be pretty good. Lakers star LeBron James has become the first male athlete featured in a Barbie doll set. Yeah, the set costs $75 with pre-sale orders already selling for over $150. This marks James' debut as a Canbassador. I think that's something they made up right there. But yeah, so LeBron James is going to get his own Barbie doll. Now, it's an action figure Barbie doll. I don't know. It could go either way. Let's see. Japanese robotics company has invented a robotic horse that consumers will eventually be able to ride. The four-legged robot is being thought of as a completely new form of transportation. The prototype is named Corleone and is powered by hydrogen. Wow. It contains rubber hooves and can reportedly carry people across any type of terrain. So are we moving forward in our transportation goals, or are we going kind of backwards? Or a little bit of both, you know? I think that would actually be pretty darn cool. Until it rains. You know, robot horse in the rain, I don't know about that one. But I think it's pretty cool that it's powered by hydrogen. You know, transfer that ability over to our cars. I got a text that said his name would be Bob, because I'm always about something a lot. Let's just say that it's a word that is very akin to complaining. Yeah. That's, alliteration on that one, sir. Once again, go ahead and let me know your answers for our question of the day. Oh, wait a minute. I thought we're exclusively on the internet, so I can actually say that. Yeah, somebody texted in and said that their name would be Bob Bitchin' because he's always bitching about something. Okay, there I go. I said it. I can do that on the internet. Can't do that on the radio. But go ahead and let me know your answers once again for our question of the day. In honor of Choose Your Name or Name Yourself Day, what name would you or would you change your name, first off, if you could? And second, what name would you choose? Yeah, that is our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.